Let's see. I don't know, maybe that doesn't lead anywhere, or maybe it leads into the same location. Let's check that then first instead. That would feel wrong if I didn't. So, let's just do that then quickly.
To the shadows with me.
No, goddamn spiders. Guess they're maybe fighting each other? I think so, which is nice. I don't like spiders at all. I really dislike spiders, especially after the last place. It's like, eugh, I so started to hate those goddamn spiders. Oh no, Morrigan, don't be the first one to go here. Eugh. Definitely not what I wanted to have happen. But are you webbed? Yeah, that's pretty much the reason that had to happen. Okay, you run away then as much as possible. Because otherwise you're pretty much gonna just die. Why do this work together with the gen locks? These goddamn spiders. But yeah, Alistair is webbed, Morrigan is webbed. And we have Cross in Prison with Alistair, so yeah, that's if I had noticed that before, I would have definitely done something about it, but I didn't.
Yes.
I noticed that a little bit too late. Can you move a little bit? Then do this on Alistair quickly. Yeah, I think he still had that, which would otherwise damage him, so... Or actually not, so... But he's protected at least, so he can at least survive for a moment. Which is as good as it can be at the moment. Okay, let's see, what should we do? I do have you selected, but somehow couldn't really choose what to do. Yeah, somehow sometimes it doesn't feel like what I'm trying to do doesn't work out, which is kind of weird. I don't really know the reason why not. Let's just do the Curse of Mortality to do so that we for sure get this goddamn thing dead as soon as possible. Yep, you come here. Okay, finally, that thing is dead. Interrupting with that, which is cool. Can you do quickly Mind's Blast? You're so low health though now, because the spider came to even damage you a little bit.
Very well.
Guess left you a little bit alone in the end, but still was kind of scary. Guess you can do this now. Okran, just go backwards a little bit. So you don't get damage from that. Okay, that's a Cliff of Paralysis. Can we go and disarm it now? That would be nice. And Alistair is actually back.
And stay down.
Okay, we survived, though it was not the easiest. Not the easiest situation to survive through. But we did, so that's what's important.
And I'm off.
Shaper's Life. I don't think I've read this though, so I'll have to check the Shaper's Life some other time. Not gonna read that now. I just need to try to remember which ones I've read and which ones I haven't. Which is tough, which is going to be a little bit tough, but guess will be okay as long as I just check in here again that, okay, which things have I maybe read on the way. Mostly it's of course that those which I've checked into I've read, but not completely the case. As in the Shapered, for example. I haven't read it. but I have
right.
at least checked into it for a moment or so. All the fancy faces here, but that's all that was here, so now we can move on. Now we can move on then. Okay. So I think this will take us around to the other side. Would make sense that that's the place where we wanna get, and then we'll see how much future we have to go.
To the shadows
Not
with me.
quite certain about it. A fractured stone. Couple of lyrium dusts. Let me just save one again. Just to be honest, I'm still happy how well we've been able to do here. There's been tough battles, especially against the goddamn Spider Queen, and the previous battle with the spiders too was quite of a goddamn annoyance. Just a teeny tiny bit of an annoyance. No, you go there too. Nope. If the spider is right here already, then you will stay right there. I hate these goddamn spiders. Let's do a Curse of Mortality at least on this spider, so maybe we'll at least get one spider dead a little bit faster. And then start doing this. Okay. They're just deciding to run. I don't want to go to those because why should I? They're over there, so why should I go there with them at this moment? I should kill these spiders first and then afterwards I'll worry about the Genlock emissary. Right now, there's no point of me worrying about it. God damn it. Didn't notice that Alistair would be so goddamn close to death. Yep, this will anyways be most likely lost now because I don't... But I didn't expect this guy to just run there. I thought that I could try to go and actually kill it, but I couldn't. If I had known that that would happen, situation would have been quite different what I've tried to do. Yep. This ain't going to happen, I'd say.
Yes.
Yep. Ogrin alone can't do it for certainty, so let me load. Annoying. That's how it is. When I don't wanna be doing too many like preparation spells and stuff. And I hate spiders. Spiders are the worst of everything. Fine, I'll do this then. Goddamn idiots.
As you wish.
I am ready.
Right then.
Get rid of that guy. But yeah, we can do this sort of thing. And I guess I must sometimes against these goddamn spiders, but yeah, when I tried to even go there, it just didn't work out after all. It was really annoying. Very, very annoying. I hate you, you goddamn weapon fool. Nope. Genlock emissary is just standing about there.
Point me.
Let's loot these guys before we move on. Just because we can. And because when I go further, more spiders appear. So it's a bit difficult to predict that I'll get an even tougher situation for myself as a result. It's not something you can know for sure that will happen.
Where do I go?
My goodness, you're being an annoying bastard.
Shadows with me.
Just all the time moving a little bit further away. Okay. Now then, let's get you. Maybe now you won't be running more away. Maybe.
Oh, look! It wants to...
Petrification, eh?
Right.
Don't. Let's see. Do this
I shall do it.
so that it won't be able to run anymore. Ancient Darkspawn. My goodness, and now there's something like that coming from there? That does not sound cool. I think I should do this actually. Save me from that. What did I start doing with you? I tried to cast this now. At least the ancient Darkspawn as a result had to go and be thrown about, so that's nice, I guess. But yeah, I guess I was starting to do this and then I chose quickly that no, I would actually like to do a different thing and... Okay, you guys move freely, please. And do this. You also. Go and do the pommel strike against this goddamn thing. You on the other hand do this. No more spiders. I hate ya. I hate all of you. Level up for Ogren then. Which is nice. We have so few of those healing potions. We have a lot more of these potions, so I would prefer if we can have them instead.
Hopefully...
Why are you coming towards Morrigan? I do not like that.
Well,
I guess that it did work out. Just didn't see that immediately there. Let's have the camera angle a little bit different. Goodness oh me. Can't do too much about that right now, which is annoying. You can't do anything, and neither can you, other than you can try the taunt, so try that at least against this guy. Yay. You go a little bit further away, Morrigan.
yes.
Okay, Ancient Darkspawn. Okay. Another goddamn spider and emissary battle where I had to die. Ooh, Topsider's Blade. Blade of the fine elven sword. A partial inscription glows faintly in the presence of lyrium but remains unreadable. Quest updated. You have found all of the pieces of the Topsider's sword. Returning it to his corpse may bring him some peace. The Topsider's final resting place is in the caves east of the Ortan Tike. Yes, we found his grave after all, so now to go and visit there. Gotta remember to do that then. I was wondering if we can actually make the sword, but I guess we cannot. It's just a sword that we can now then go and give him some peace. You definitely won't be becoming a Templar, that just wouldn't fit you at all. Yeah, strength makes sense. You have all of this and you have all of this. You have nothing on that, which is fine, and then of course the two-handed stuff. Passive thing, requires 40 strength though, so you can't have it yet. Activated two-handed sweep. The character swings a two-handed weapon through enemies in a vicious arc, dealing normal damage to those it hits, and knocking them down unless they pass a physical resistance check. I guess that's cool. Cool enough. Gotta have it a little bit separately, so it's also basically something that can try to knock enemies down, but it's more of a for a lot of enemies. Some more fractured stone. And whatever we fight within. Which wasn't that much. Something, however. I don't know what that trap did, but I guess there might be enemies. I just really didn't notice even that there would have been a trap, but I... Can I still disarm it? It's kind of weird because I can see it. So wondering if it would actually be something that... Yeah, you can go and trigger it over and over and over again, but can I disarm it then anymore? That's kind of strange. Okay. Kinda. Okay. It's difficult to select, it's just that I wonder how many enemies I might have gotten as a result. Maybe a lot. Difficult to exactly say. Kind of annoying when there's enemies here as well. Okay, let's wait in here then with you.
I see.
Yep.
Yep.
At your order.
You rush. You go as well.
Yes.
And then, last but not least, you. Yep, I was thinking that there must be some of these shrieks at least around. If we can at least kill this guy relatively fast, that would be nice. You start doing stuff in there.
I see.
You can try the berserk, but you can move, Oakran. Let's just loot that, why not? And that guy's dead. And so are you. Inventory full. I guess I really would have needed to sell more stuff to that guy before. And now my inventory is full. How nice. How great. Let's see, can I craft anything with herbalism? That would be nice and logical to do. I don't think anything that would really take a lot away from our inventory, other than I guess these sort of things, because then there wouldn't be the distillation agent, and we definitely have luring potions. And it's nice to get some of this stuff done. Okay, there goes all our elf fruit. We can do the rest of this then. Then we have a little bit more lyrium potions too. Let's do one of those, even though it's kind of pointless, but sure. So we have space for one more item currently, which is not much. I guess this would indeed also mean that I really just should be using some of those different acids and so on. I've really gotten a lot of these and I'm not doing anything with them otherwise, so should just really do something. Sure, I guess these ones first. Tome of Arcane Technique would make sense to also use for Morrigan, to be honest. So sure, Morrigan, go on ahead and use that. Yep, nothing there of course. I took this last time around. What was this then? The target suffers Hex of Lethal Padlock. Every normal hit it suffers becomes a critical hit. That would allow some enemies to die faster. So it could be cool. Just having another Hex that we could cast whenever we would want. Sleep. Sleep sounds good too. Does sound good. Or the paralysis, and then there would be the miasma and mass paralysis. Hindering nearby enemies. Don't think I've ever used these much either, but some of these don't sound that interesting. Animate death, never had that. Never ever had that one. Of course the question, should I take at least a group heal? Might be okay to take at least one in this. I won't be taking the full spirit healer branch, but just having the group heal would allow us to heal a little bit better while having Morrigan around. Cause could take the Cone of Cold too. Let's take the Death Cloud. Never had that one either, so I can try that out. I need more taps. Truly I do, if I want to be having all of this stuff here nicely so that I can easily recognize what is where and stuff. Death Cloud is quite special. The caster summons a cloud of legion entropic energy that deals continuous spirit damage to all who enter. Friendly fire possible. It is kind of like this, of course, but it's just a bit different. But again, never had that item either, so acid coating. Yeah, this Hurlock is then something we still need to loot over here. Right. Then whatever big hole this is.
To the shadows with me.
At least at a saving game. Without me even asking to save it. Which usually isn't the most promising thing. This seems to be taking us actually like already into this area where I said that we would get across the bridge. So let's explore the other way first, I'd say. Okay, some more dwarven stuff. What do I leave behind? I accidentally used it. I definitely did not try to use that. You have no use of using it. Silly, silly person. What should I leave rather behind? Or does anyone have a free spot to put in something in? I guess I do. Let's equip that bow or something here. Sure. And arrows then. Why not? You also have a spot there, so sure, have a... Actually not Nut Crusher for you, just take that one. Even if I never want to use it for you. You can have this... Should I really give that sort of a bad item to you, nonetheless? Well, there isn't many options that you could be equipping there for even a little moment. I'm really actually using this tool with you. I forgot completely that I at least could give you a new weapon. So you can use the Nut Crusher for the moment and time being. You can, I guess, have Usaris here as a secondary for a moment or so, even though I probably won't be using that. Also, even if I would be using this stuff, you could at least equip something as these sort of things. You don't need the nature damage, but it would be something at least. Fire resistance. Ring of the Warrior at least seems extremely sensible for you. You do have already, yeah, Constitution one. Guess you can keep it then. Guess you can have this one. So I guess that's okay. You would at least have something, a little bit extra. And you can use the Nut Crusher. It does sound like a fitting weapon for you. A Nut Crusher. Silver Chalice. And a Dwarven Armor. Okay, then all of this battle that would be going on in here. This seems to be a pretty big battle still. Okay. Sure. Go and start fighting against that guy at least. There's more and more of them coming out of the woodworks. Yeah, Warlock Alpha even. Let's go into here with you to wait. Yep. At least you guys killed one in here in the meantime. So, Alistair, first and foremost you will start heading there, then you, and then you as well. At least there doesn't seem to be any emissaries, so that should be okay. In that sense at least. That's where the Warlock Alpha is though.
Very well.
Sure, you taunt them already so that they would hopefully just follow you and head on fort. And you on the other hand could give one of these an affliction hex. That will be just fine. Actually, sure. This seems like a nice idea to try out now. We don't even need to leave then anywhere yet.
Just die already.
Stenlock Forge Master. That's not good.
Going. Behind you.
Don't fight yet more, please. You guys should be moving. For certainty. You can do this. I think that's gonna be okay. It's not perfect, but I think it's gonna be okay enough. That guy is just happily taking some damage from there. This is kind of strange. Okay, let's just get something more on him then, when apparently he doesn't want to be moving yet. Do you want to come here to fight? Am I visible?
Point me.
Not yet. Somehow that is able to shoot though. Not completely sure why it is able to shoot, but it is able to shoot, at least for the moment. Appears like it. Okay. That's okay.
Very well.
There's no sense rushing in too much while apparently should be a pretty okay situation otherwise.
I am your death.
Okay, now then. Let's go in. Actually, could you do this especially for this guy?
You're gonna get you.
Okay, that's nice.
That's it. Off I go.
What is going on with these? It seems like they got somehow broken. And I don't know what is going on, so I have no idea what to do. It does seem that they're wanting to kill Morrigan though, which wouldn't be too nice. Use a little light potion at least. Light healing potion. Is it this guy who's shooting you? I think so. If it is that guy, then could you just do this on it? But I don't think it is that guy, but well, at least we did something against it, nonetheless. Okay, fine, if you need to go like that, otherwise then I don't want to go there. Could you just kill this guy? Possibly. Shouldn't be taking too much effort to kill it. Nice. Is it that difficult to kill it? Okay, there you go. I do kinda sometimes feel bad to kill just some of them at the time, but... Well...
We did. Yay! We
I understand you got a little bit hurt, but you're okay, Alistair, you're okay. It's just no problems. You're totally fine. I hope that we don't get a lot of different items anymore, but seems to be a long shot, that one. Fire arrows, I have fire arrows in my own inventory already. Fine, let me check my fire arrow situation then. Can I go and equip the different type of ice arrows maybe? Then fire arrows shouldn't be any problem to pick up. There you go. What shall we leave behind? Of course there's a lot of things that aren't worth almost anything, like a lot of Darkspawn weapons. But it just feels wrong to leave them behind nonetheless, even though they're worth pretty much nothing at all. I guess I could at least check if everyone has something in most of these spots. I can at least equip you some sort of a ring and I guess some sort of a helmet. Take the Helm of Honlead. I guess it's pretty fitting for you in the end. At least for the moment and time being. Then you can just have something like this because, well, actually, I guess cold resistance is at least something. You don't need cold damage, but cold resistance at least will be a little bit useful. Even if not a lot, but little bit. Just a teeny tiny bit. So then at least we can loot that goddamn item. I hope most of these have just money. Or items that I already have, like lesser health bottles. Those are perfect. Those are just perfect. I couldn't ask for anything better. Yep, lesser health bottles. Those I'm more than happy to take. Okay. Looks like that's otherwise this area at least cleared. So that's very nice. Then there is basically just the area forward. Yep, into this area. So not that much future along the way. We'll see if there is even a lot of battles here. Hopefully not, because there's been a lot of battles, so I would be quite happy not to have more battles.
And I'm off.
Just a bridge, but yeah, this is the middle bridge. This doesn't take me yet into there. It's just the middle point of this area. Can't get there, but also can't get there yet.
Never any.
Okay, let's deal with these guys then. So many of them actually. That sucks a little bit more. Can't be helped though.
Direct me.
Could you just do Mind Blast? And then you just gotta try to do something like this to these guys. Could you also do maybe this, just to stop it from moving? So then you will be at least a little bit in a better situation. I'm sure Alistair has already done what he can in there, so... This one is still left. Now then you. Even mark it maybe. So you could try to deal with it fast. Okay, that worked out okay. Okay. Okay, so that's good. We dealt with this area at least. A little bit forward, I mean. And haven't gotten more items that we can't fit into our inventory. Let me do a proper save for a change. One at least. Dead trenches. Just to be a little bit on the safe side. Okay. I guess then it's not away from there into here. There's a cluster. Complicated way to get to the destination we're trying to get into, I mean. Runestone. On the dwarf's unknown burden. Okay, it's about this Stalate Negat. Yeah, this is the one that we haven't read yet. So 512 exalted, the surface declares the fourth plight, a number that means nothing to the stone. In the depths the events are inverted, our plight spanning the interim years. 7 generations of shifting lines and darkness. Our ancestors are the reason the surface kingdoms don't know a Darkspawn by sight, why even the eldest have never heard an accounting firsthand. They believe the blights are defeated by a gathering of allies with singular focus. Eventually they will be lost by attrition in the depths. The spawn searches and releases. We fortify and follow, although doubts are raised. From chapter 27 of Salata Negat, The Stone Unheld, a commentary on the role of the years by Shaper Erdan. Understandable, of course. Don't know what that is all about. Other than that, it is certainly enemies. That's at least what it's about. Enemies. These are more of an undead enemy variety. Guess that's okay. A little bit of a different situation. Could you actually get something like this there cast? That would be cool. My goodness, these guys are just running all the way up here. Okay, mark it so you could hopefully kill it a little bit more efficiently. You go all the way back here, so might be just a teeny tiny bit safer maybe. And then you could try to do this. You come a little bit more into here and, well, you can't exactly do taunt, but let's try to concentrate on these guys who are actually trying to attack Morrigan right now. We can do this. That's cool. That's pretty efficient. Did we kill the emissary? Not yet. That's annoying. He's so barely alive. Morrigan, can you now just quickly do a little lightning strike there? My god. I'm trying to get here, but all the time getting stunned there, that's so annoying. Well, at least that thing is dead. But these devouring dead might be a problem to me. Apparently Alistair wants to come and save me. Not exactly certain. Ooh, maybe I asked him to do that? Don't think so though. You need to heal yourself though. Got quite a bit wounded over there. Dual sweep at least should be pretty efficient at this point. Maybe I asked him to accidentally go there when I didn't exactly mean to, but... You need to kill this guy. First and foremost. Well, I guess Morrigan might die. Just barely managed to save her. Ay, ay. So very barely. But yeah, devouring skeletons even with the Darkspawn, which is interesting. Usually you don't see that. At least I haven't seen it previously to be the case. Interesting. Relic Emissary. Devouring Skeleton. Devouring Skeleton. And then these to look through. At least they still fit into my inventory. The Death Cast, of course, yeah. Dear's Gilla. And then... yeah, this was the one that wasn't sent, and then... May this report find the proper eyes to affect future tactics. We found an enclave of the spawn, possibly a breeding lair, but we could make no approach. There were far more spawn than anticipated, and I have divided the squad to throw the main body of the horde away. I do not expect to survive, but I have made certain that most of my men will see another day. I'm torn by this, as my petition will go unheard, and that may curse many more of the Legion that would die here. But I simply cannot abandon the men I have looked in the eye and called brother. Perhaps they will not thank me for this, believing themselves already dead. But where there is life, there is hope. I will not be the last to see their word. From a recovered Legion of the Dead field report by Lord Durius Feralt. So yeah, I guess that's about exactly retreating from this city, because yeah, they lost this location as it was. Unfortunately they did. Now my inventory is full again, which sucks. A little bit there, and then getting here. One day. One day we shall. To be continued with Kidarusha next time in Dragon Age.